So Luke, the news has come out. How happy are you that it's been finalised?
Yeah, no, it's great to see. Calibre of the manager now, he's managing the Premier League. You can see his experience where he's been at. So for us to have a manager of them qualities in the club, it's for all of us, it's great to see. It sort of puts a bit of doubt for, say, some of the players, sort of where we're going. So to have him in charge and we now know where we are moving forward. I'm delighted. We've got on really well. Ever since the first day I was here, he's been around the place and he's been very good. Everyone knows how positive he is. And I'm very happy he's being here, and hopefully we're gonna help now. And we need to get up the league table. So.
You said how positive he is. How much does that rub off onto the players?
It does. I think if the position we're in, I think everyone in football's been there before. It can start to be a dark place sometimes in the training grounds when you aren't winning games of football. In the day, that's the most important thing. So I've sort of watched it from the side for the last few weeks. So I'm raring to get back involved to try and improve it. But you need that positivity. You need that good forward momentum. That's what we need. We need a result to sort of get us kicked on. We know that. I think Saturday is a massive game. They're flying high. A team I know very well. I know what sort of game it's going to be. It's going to be a real tough one, but it's a great place for us to start now. If we can get a result there, it can really start kicking us on, and we need to start climbing the league table.
You mentioned how Now's just been good for you personally. How good has he been for you personally? What's he done differently?
It's been tough for me because obviously I joined the club with a broken foot. Had a sort of a slow start with pre-season, but then got up to full speed, and then was where I needed to be for the first couple of games. And obviously another injury happens, and it's not nice to see. I've been on the side. I've not enjoyed watching it because I want to be a part of it. So to have that sort of positivity every day. He speaks to you, he asks about everything. It's what you need to keep yourself going. So now I'm finally back after, I think it's around 9 weeks. So it's been a tough time for me personally watching it, especially with how the results have gone. So I feel now I'm back to where I need to be, and hopefully we can kick on now.
And when managers are like that with players, how much more does it want you to play for them?
Oh, 100%. Everyone knows, and everyone can say stuff about sort of certain managers with injuries, and some places, injuries, you do sort of get pushed to the side because the team's the most important thing, really. You need results, you need that starting 11. So I've been involved, I'm around the boys every day. I've been trying to get them going, been in the change rooms before and after all the games. So I've been there and tried to be involved. Even before, when I weren't involved, we went down to Morecambe. Manager Nod, he wanted me to go. He said, I need you around the boys, we need to start getting you back involved and getting you in that team spirit, so hopefully I can bring that. And
you say how frustrating it was, you got the injury, you scored 2 in your first 5, didn't you? So how disappointing was that you couldn't carry that on?
Yeah, it was really tough because I think we sort of started to get going. I think the Harrogate game, we get a really good result. We're beating Salford 2-1 at half time, and I come off the pitch, and we end up, Leo Connor come off as well. We lost a couple of players, and then the results didn't go their way. And the sad thing is people lose their jobs, and a good guy, Ian Dawes, lost his job. So that was tough for me because I couldn't really do anything about it, being on the sidelines. So it is tough when you're injured, and it's 10 times worse when the results are going against you because I know what I was brought here to do, and I have a little bit of that guilt feeling I should be out there. But hopefully everything's now injury-wise behind us, and I can sort of helping us, and main aim is climb up the league table.
And you just joined the club in the summer as well, so it was doubly frustrating as well, where you couldn't make that longer lasting impression, if you know what I mean. Yeah,
no, definitely. Like obviously every player has injuries, but I've always been a minimum 40-45 game play, if not 50 games a season player. I've always been that. So to come here, sort of get over a nasty broken foot and then get back to where I wanted to be, and then for something else to happen, I thought it was a right kick in the teeth. So hopefully now it's taken a lot longer than I thought, but it's just the way it's been. Hopefully now we're past it, and now we've got 30 league games left and an FA Cup game. So hopefully this 31 games left to play, and hopefully there'll be more in the FA Cup as well. So hopefully I can be a part of every single one of them.
I was mentioning that to Nigel earlier on, saying about how you have still got a lot of time left in the season, but you do have to start getting those wins soon, don't you?
100%, because gaps will start to appear from, say, that the bottom 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to call it, to that sort of middle pack. But you see every year in League Two, you see teams who start off slow, and you need a run of games, a good few wins on the bounce, and the league table can look a lot better. If we can keep everyone fit and keep the squad going, I'm more than happy, and I think we're definitely capable of going on a little run, putting some results together. The away form needs to change. Everyone knows that, everyone in the building knows that, so hopefully going to Stevenage on Saturday, it is a tough place to go to. I know it very well, so we're looking forward to it, and it being FA Cup, anything can happen in the FA Cup, that's why we all love it.
And to win a game against a side in the higher division as well would be even better as well. It would be even better for confidence, wouldn't it, going into your next league game?
Yeah, 100%. I think we went to Barnsley away earlier on in the year, and I thought we were terrific. Only for a very, very late goal they scored, and it obviously went to penalties, but we were very good for long periods of time there, and that's a real tough place to go. So I think we've prepared really well this week. Training today was the best I've seen it at the club since I've been here. Since day one, it's very, very good today, and it was great to see. But we need to take that into the games. Saturday's performances are the most important thing. There's no point working all week and then no result on a Saturday. So we need to start getting some wins, and hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later.
And football does throw up these wonderful and weird quirks. Playing against Stevenage, you just left this summer. Were you excited when you first saw the draw?
Yeah, definitely. I had a great time there. It's my hometown. It's where I was born. It's where I grew up. I had a great time there. I joined the club in a relegation battle when I joined, and I left, and the club were promoted. So I had a very successful, good time there. They're doing wonderfully well in League One, and I'm not surprised because it's a very good team. So I feel we can go there though, and we can cause an upset. So I remember the last time we won away was against Stevenage when I was playing. So I think it's a good place to start.
Nice to get a goal for you as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That'll be nice, but I'll trade that for a victory. I'll tell you that now.
Have you messaged anyone at Stevenage this week?
Yeah, I spoke to a couple. I still speak to a couple of them, but yeah, looking forward to it because I've still got some good friends there.
And Steve Evans, what was he like as a manager to play under? He's always looked like a great character.
Yeah, character, definitely. I think you just know what you're going to get with him. He's part of that sort of old school cloth. You know what you're going to get. So he's done wonderfully well there. I think he joined when we were in the relegation. We stay up and then get the team promoted. He's done a very good job there. So yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised to see him doing well in League One.
It's the FA Cup as well. You know, what memories have you got of the FA Cup? Is it a competition you love yourself?
Yeah, we had a great run last year. We beat Villa away at Villa Park last year in the FA Cup. So I think it's a competition where you see it every year. Lower league teams, there's always results, and I feel it's a sort of great way for us to sort of get going. I think we need an away win, and I think it would be a great place to do it, and it will give a lot of confidence to a lot of the lads. What
was that like when you won at Villa? Did you go into that game with no pressure on you and you just thought we can have a go at this, and what was the feeling afterwards?
Yeah, the feeling's amazing. It's always lads who have been involved in sort of League One, League Two squads and beaten Prem sides. Been lucky, it's happened a couple of times where I've been involved and we've beaten teams, say from the Premier League. It's a great feeling. It's something you remember for the rest of your life, really. So there is no pressure really because you're not expected much, but when you do win, it is a great feeling.
And is it nice not to have to think about the league for a weekend?
Yeah, but I think you're always going to be thinking about it. I look at it after every Tuesday night or Saturday night. I look at the league table all the time, and I'm as frustrated as everyone to see where we are. That weren't the aim, what I thought when I was joining the club, what our plans were for the year. So to see us where we are, I'm not happy about it, and no one else is around the building, so that needs to change, and I'm confident it will change.
I mentioned Nigel before, you've had a great scoring record in your previous clubs. How confident are you that you can replicate this at Tranmere?
I know 100%. I've always scored goals wherever I've been at. Got a couple early on in the first few games, so I feel good now, and I'm hoping to crack on and score the goals to help us get up the table.
And there's some great strikers here as well, isn't there? So it's getting used to playing with each one, isn't it? And are you like looking forward to playing alongside Christian Dennis a bit more as well?
Yeah, 100%. Deno scored, I think 20 odd goals last season. He scored a lot of goals over his career. You don't just all of a sudden not score goals anymore. It's people don't just lose it. It's one of them things where we need to create chances. We need to be confident all over the pitch. I feel we start keeping clean sheets, and then it is down to us boys up the top to go and win the game. So I think the first thing, we need to just sort of start being a lot more resolute, resilient, roll your sleeves up, fight. And we saw that. We had a real good day in training today where it was like that. And we had a little thing, we need that on a Saturday. So lads will give everything this Saturday, and from now on we need to crack on, and we need to make sure we do stay in the league and climb up the table.